Fuck!
Parker! Oh shit!
Hey, that's on video, so fuck it.
Oh, it's not. Fuck you. Yeah.
I'm Alan.
Oh,
I'm Alan.
I'm Jake.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Devil's Advocate podcast.
Do I have a line here?
This is not scripted. We got ourselves some tea here.
This is impromptu.
This is just a test. So if nobody likes it, we'll never do it
Of
again.
the emergency alert system.
And I'm Santa Claus.
And I'm Jesus Christ.
That's a topic for a different day. But
Yes, it is.
all right.
What are we here to talk about?
We got our
Alan?
tea. We're teabagging some tea.
Mm.
Fuck yeah, man. Let's get some cheers in there. This is gonna taste awful. Oh my god.
Oh!
That is like the driest chocolate I've ever had in my life. That is awful. This tea wants to taste like hot chocolate.
But it's just not there.
It's
I
not.
just can't do it.
It's like
It's tea. It's not supposed to.
it's like sugar-free. It's like sugar-free Kool-Aid, but a chocolate flavor.
No, that's just sad.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's interesting though. I'm not appalled by it. Like, I don't love it, but I don't hate it either.
I'm appalled by you.
Get a fucking restraining order then. Today's topic: love. Is it good? Is it bad? Do you hate it?
Is it very bad?
Or do you love love? Before we talk about this, I must profess my love to my girlfriend because this has nothing to do with her. Well, I mean, the good stuff will be her. The bad stuff won't be.
And I have to profess my love to no one. Actually, this girl right here.
Nothing like a good topic. Oh my god.
Really? I know what you're thinking. Are we wearing pants behind here? Well, the answer might surprise you.
Whoa, dude, are you not wearing pants?
No, you are?
I'm wearing pants. I mean, okay, I'm wearing shorts, but
No, I'm just freeballing it. The kid's gotta breathe.
hey, I mean, if the kid's got to breathe.
Listen, you need a draft down there, otherwise things get stuffed.
Have you ever thought about that? If there was ever any newscasters that just aren't wearing pants under there? They just got some incredible.
That's what I would do, honestly.
They just got some incredible Hulk freaking boxers under there. Some tidy whities.
With the stains in the front and the back.
They did not make it to the bathroom, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god.
The point of this podcast is to not make anybody angry. It's to laugh.
Yes, this does not necessarily reflect our views on anything. This is just for entertainment purposes.
Views or beliefs. I mean, we will get a little serious sometimes.
Yes.
Breakfast. Okay.
Breakfast.
So love. What is love? What's the definition of love?
Garbage that kills you.
I-
Kind of
I-
like high fructose corn syrup.
Okay, I can disagree on that. I mean, I think that certain loves are awful. For sure.
Right.
I mean, like
the 50
I mean,
you find before
the
actual
like,
one.
you know, if you don't match up with your sign, that's one.
Your sign? Are you talking about astrology?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm being sarcastic.
Okay, good, because I almost just throw punched you.
A Libra with a Capricorn, which is kind of hilarious. So, anyway. So, bad girlfriends, good girlfriends, soulmates, and heartbreaks.
Getting used and getting abused.
That was actually perfect. That sounded great. Okay, that was awesome.
Okay, alright. Well, there is a big difference between actual love and what you think is love. That's a very important thing to discuss.
That's a good thing. Let's start there.
But you never know in the moment. Your mind is always clouded. You can't see it from the inside.
It's the honeymoon phase.
Exactly.
So, like, okay. Like, there are different kinds of love. So, like, okay, I can love my best friend of 10 years, right?
Well, that's not what we're talking about here.
Well, we gotta compare it. We gotta line it out.
We're talking about romantic love, not just...
Well, okay, that's what. But this.
I mean, unless you're romantic with your best friend.
Well, I mean, if you're Landon, but anyway.
Oh, I would
sorry.
fuck the shit out of Landon. I can't say that.
Yeah, you can. It's whatever. All right. No, so we have to break it down. So I'll tell you why I'm breaking it down. I'll tell you why I'm breaking it down. Okay.
Okay, I'll break it
So
down next.
there are different kinds of love. Like somebody like that you care about. You know, you love. Like, okay, you love your mom, right? But
Yeah. Well, I'm kidding. I love you, Mom.
you just heard him. I hope you're watching
I
this.
didn't mean it.
I love you, Mom, if you're watching this. I really hope she's not watching this because we've said some stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna get rough.
It's okay. This is probably
Just
the most
getting
entertaining
started.
thing we've ever done. Yep. All right.
It's a lot of fun.
So far, it is. All right. So you got best friend love. You got family love.
Mhm.
You know, examples: mom, brother, whatever.
See, I don't do the whole best friend thing. I don't like that.
I mean, you literally told me you loved me earlier.
You're putting
Was that because you were?
you're putting one friend. Yes, it was. You're putting one friend above the rest.
That's not true.
That
You can
doesn't
love
seem right
all
to
your
me.
friends.
Then why do you have a best friend? Why is that terminology needed? It just
Because-
makes them feel better than everyone else, and it makes everyone else feel like less to you. I
Because
don't agree with that.
it's not less.
There's a good topic.
It's not less. We can talk about whatever we want. So I'm going to talk about it. Like you can have best friends because, like, you know, the friends that have been there since the beginning, friends that you've known, you've went through hardships with.
Yes, time is every indicator in every situation. Absolutely, I get that.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm
so
just
we
kidding.
can
I was
agree
being
that-
sarcastic.
about which part.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Time means nothing. It's about the quality of the time.
Yeah, that's a whole other topic. Man, we could break everything down, can't we?
We're at beer hall night. In case
Not
you were
here
wondering,
for-
it is almost 1 o'clock.
We're
in
here
the
for a
morning.
good time, not for a long time.
Oh yeah. Take
Anyway,
care of that later.
romantic love.
Yes.
You know, so the problem with that is that people get infatuated.
yes,
is that the right word?
yes, infatuation
So-
is not love.
You look at somebody on the street, okay? Let's just use the broadest, like,
The broadest
example
broad
ever.
you can think of.
That, ooh. The broadest example I can think of is, you know, it's like in a movie or a TV show. The main character, he sees this girl or she sees this guy, and they're like, "Oh my god, I want him in my pants."
Oh, and it's love at first sight. That's a crock of shit.
Yeah, it's so touchy because like it's so
Yes, I am.
it's so romantic, you know. Ooh, for love at first sight, and it's not that it's not possible. It's just that it's so impossible.
It's not possible.
But like, people can just click.
You can't just. Well, that's not first sight.
Are you sure?
That's
though?
after you get to know them a little bit.
Well, okay, yeah.
You can't just look at someone and know what they're going to mean to you. It's not how it works.
I mean, because like people are like, okay, say you don't like people that like smoke in your face. Okay, so you
No,
look
I
at a
don't.
girl on the street and you're like, hot damn, you know, and then you know you go on a date and the first thing she does is she pulls out a cigarette.
Oh, well, she's quitting for me. That's all there is to it.
I mean, if you smoke out there, nothing against you, but it is what it is. Can't get you to stop, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried?
No.
I don't know. It's rough. It's rough. Not that you can't love somebody for that, but okay. Let's get back to it though. When is too early to say I love you? So
Ooh,
much?
that's such a loaded question.
Because now, all right. If let's just put this out there, I'm gonna just say this statement. If you're 15 or younger than that, I just don't think you love a stranger.
Oh my god.
Like, yeah, sure, you could be with them for a long
so much
time.
phlegm.
Sorry. Well, I hope the tea's helping with that.
It's not. It's not.
That's the tea, sis. Oh my god, I can't believe I just said that.
You want to continue that train of thought before I slap you?
I mean, what did I say?
Shit.
It's okay. When's too early to say love?
Yeah.
I love you.
Yep.
Okay, so under 15. And
Why
you tell your
15?
boyfriend.
Why
well,
15?
I'm just using that as a general aspect. I mean, there are high school sweethearts.
I don't think people grow up until they're in their 20s.
Yeah, people.
That's a
people
fact.
don't like really. Well, here's the thing, though. Do people ever stop changing?
No. Oh, no.
I mean, I feel like. Okay,
Well,
I'll be the same general person when I'm 40.
I mean, some people don't change and grow, but you should. You should be.
and obviously people grow and change in different,
Oh my
in
God.
different ways.
So much different than I used to be.
I mean, because you look at like me when I was 20. God, I was awful. I mean, I was like I was not
He
the way
really, he really was.
He didn't know me when I was 20.
I
Okay.
knew him when he was 20.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
I think I was 21 when I met you. Anyway, 22.
And you stole my heart.
Yeah, we're ex-roommates.
I told him I loved him within a week, so that's my.
He also told me he loved me earlier when he was drunk.
I did not say that. When did I say that? I didn't say that.
Look at the text, my friend. It's there.
Oh, it did.
Yeah. I said, and I sent back the fez.
I gotta lay off the sauce.
Love you.
I'm not an alcoholic, full disclosure. Yeah, we're not very good at staying on topic, are we?
It's fine. As long as it's entertaining, right? I mean, whatever.
Well, you want to watch the girth of the video, too, so.
Hey, whatever. People pay me.
If you don't want to
for
watch
this.
it, suck it.
People pay me to sit behind this microphone without my pants on.
Yeah.
What just happened?
I was low.
We don't have the same tea. What flavor was yours?
A pomegranate, green tea. And that is hot garbage.
You just mixed white chocolate obsession with pomegranate.
I would drink more, but that won't help. Okay, continue.
I'm just gonna teabag my fucking tea right now. All right. No, I'm asking you a question. Damn it! When's
That's
too
my
early to say I love you in a
Impossible
relationship?
to answer. There's no answer to that question.
Explain.
What's too early? Within a couple months, it's probably too early.
But what about
generally speaking?
But what about like a year?
Oh, of course. Within a year, totally acceptable.
So okay, but like,
I mean, you can know pretty early on, but you really should wait anyways.
what about people that have been friends their whole life, and then they start dating?
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You've never been romantically involved with them, so that's not the same.
But like, I could say like, I love you, bro. You know, like just say that, and then
I piddled.
the camera probably didn't
Okay.
catch that, Jake. I think it depends.
I mean, yeah, in that instance, it would be acceptable sooner, I think. I feel like. Because you already know them for the most part, so it speeds things up.
Let's go back to the real question, though. What is love? I mean, what romantic love? What is that?
Love is an entanglement.
Oh, that is fucked up. My man Will Smith.
What is love?
I'm gonna post a picture of it. Will Smith. Hopefully that wasn't too high.
I'm so sorry.
Who are you sorry to? All right. What if God was one of us? Sorry. Are you talking to God there?
What is love? Why don't you tell me what love is? So I can disagree with you.
I think it's a very complex word, and like I was saying earlier, I mean it's different, and obviously you don't want me to talk about anything but romantic love. But is romantic love always romantic love? I mean, people can fake their feelings.
Is a book always a book?
Don't get me wrong, because I'm blessed. I'm blessed with Pam. I love her very much. Like, I've never been with anybody like her, and I think you can attest to that. Like,
oh yeah,
you
she's
lived
great.
with me.
Yeah. Oh,
Like, you lived with me.
she's better by far.
There were
Not even
there were
close.
3 girls in the span of the year that I lived with you, and you were not happy with any of them.
I'm very outspoken.
Which I
We've
Which
taken a lot.
appreciated. I appreciated.
Oh, I'd rather give you tough love all day than just dude, rather than just
which I've been giving with you lately, so it's not like it's one way.
in your own way, I guess.
In my own
You're
way.
not really capable of the tough stuff, like the real tough stuff.
Oh, give me a break. Come on, I was giving you the
You've been very helpful, yeah, and I appreciate it.
Well, not that you weren't thinking. Well, here's the thing. Everything that I said, it's not something that you didn't know.
Yeah.
Because we're both textbook overthinkers. Jot that down. Textbook overthinkers. Anything you want to add, good sir?
Just left me.
Let's talk about some of your history.
Oh boy. let's not say we did.
Oh, come on. It's something that we can work off of. Something that, you know. I mean, the question today, I feel like, is what is love?
I mean, I've definitely been in love before. Like, I know that for a fact, even looking back. 100%.
So it wasn't just infatuation?
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nope.
So when you look back on all the good things about it, was it worth it? Was it worth the time?
Absolutely. I don't regret anything.
You don't regret anything?
Nope.
Not one
if you
thing?
change one single thing in your past, your present completely changes.
Oh, here we go.
I don't want to change who I am.
Different topic. Different topic.
I'm not talking about time.
I know. I'm just.
The butterfly effect is like a well-known thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really no, I know. I'm just.
But yeah, I have been. It was with someone that I had to break it off with for their best interests.
A long time ago, right?
And it absolutely killed me.
A long time ago, right?
And that's how you know. That's one of the ways you know.
That's when it happened.
One of the hardest things I've ever had to do.
A long time ago, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I like the distinct relationships because. Huh? Right. Yes. Okay. We're trying to distinguish relationships without giving out
because we don't want to give
personal
any
information
names or anything.
Yeah.
Because we're not.
So that's why I asked 1,000 times.
Private information.
And of course, we don't need to go into story time about everybody because, let's be honest, we could bring up some stuff, and
we don't need to do that.
I'd rather not. Especially the one before Pam. That one was ridiculous.
It's gonna make my blood boil just mentioning that.
Yeah, but it's okay, you know, because I learned from that. So it's like you said. I mean, I don't think I regret it just because I learned from it. You know, yeah, it hurt.
Everything in life is a learning experience, at least.
Yeah, and I thought I loved her. Oh, this is perfect. I thought I loved her, but it actually wasn't. It wasn't that. I knew that. I know that now because.
Yeah, but when you're in the inside, in the inside of it, you can't distinguish that.
I mean, I just remember being so like. I just wanted to know she was okay at all times. Like, I just wanted to make sure that we were okay. Like, I was always afraid of, like, it ending, like in a dime. On a dime. Not in a dime. In a dime.
It's really easy to feel like that when things aren't, 100%.
Yeah.
When things aren't working perfectly like they should.
And, like, I didn't know I was, like, in love until I met Pam. Until, our relationship... Obviously not when I met her. I mean... As our relationship progressed, everything just worked out, and she's actually like genuinely like that. Like, and there's ways to tell. I mean, just like the way someone looks at you, or the way somebody just goes out of their way to do something for you.
You can tell when it's reciprocated.
Anybody I was with in high school, or anybody that I at least just talked to, like, you just really look back and you go, "Holy shit, I didn't love those."
Oh my
God,
yeah.
I mean, maybe like I definitely cared for them. Like, there's no if and let's just signify those two things. I don't know what that word I just said was.
Distinguify.
Okay, so let's split the two things up. You can care about anybody. You can really care about somebody and not love them.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's where it gets confusing.
And I think that's what we're trying to
closely related.
That's what we're trying to distinguish today. Is that you could just really, really care about somebody. And, like, you want it to work because you're alone. Like, let's just face that fact. Sometimes that's how it is.
I mean, yeah, I guess that could be the reason. It's not always the reason.
Well, sometimes people are just want to be with somebody because they're alone. They want it to work.
Well, that's the worst thing you can do.
Well, other people...
You should never be with someone just to be with someone.
Because of their looks, or because you're alone, or because...
Yeah. You should be with them because you have a connection, because you want to be.
Or you should want to be with somebody because somebody else has that person.
And here's the thing about that. My biggest thing about it. Love is not about like similarities, differences, looks, all that crap. It's completely unexplainable. It just hits you. You can't predict it. You can't quantify it. It just happens. And it can stop happening just as suddenly as it happens. And that's why it's so damn scary.
It is scary.
It
really is. It's like because of these bad things that happened in our past. Like, I mean, obviously, we don't need a pity party. I mean, everybody's had, like, a rough patch in a relationship, you know?
Yeah. And it does affect
I'm not saying that, my life has been horrible, because it's not. I'm very blessed. Yeah, bad things happen to us. And I'm not going to say anybody has worse than more. I mean, obviously, people have worse than us.
Oh, yeah.
But like, oh, I just lost my train of thought. Yeah. Yep. Okay. It's okay. This is gonna happen.
Yikes. See? Just as suddenly as it comes, it goes.
I'm just trying to remember my point. Oh, no, because of that past. Like, you have a hard time trusting somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
trust is a funny thing, too. That's a whole other thing.
Like, again, I say this again because I know that my girlfriend's going to watch this. Like, I love her a lot, and I trust her. It's not the things that she does. Yeah. It's the things that bottle up in our brains. And I know she can attest to me with that because it's her, too. She does it, too.
Oh, yeah. People are really good at getting in their own head. No matter what the situation, your brain always just likes to think of the worst possible thing.
Yeah, we're all overthinkers in the worst way.
You could have every reason not to believe it, but that doubt will still be there.
Why isn't she answering me right now? Why does this seem like...
Exactly.
Or this situation seems sketchy because we haven't talked about it. Or things like that. Mm-hmm. I mean, communication is huge. It's not... Oh, this is another thing. It's not all just communication. It's all actually understanding.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can hear my whole conversation and remember it back and forth. If you don't understand where I'm coming from, if you don't, like...
You have to retain it. You have to understand it.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Because the biggest thing is, you know, I don't want you to ever think that... Or you don't want somebody to think that you don't trust them. Because it sucks because you want to talk about it. But if you do... They'll kind of seem like they'll kind of get in their heads and think maybe that he or she doesn't trust me.
Them. Yeah, which is not the case.
But to have that understanding, to have that communication is key because
that's what makes it work.
Hey, I need to talk to you about this. It's not that I don't trust you; it's that this seems this way.
Yeah,
let's talk about it.
And you have to do your
best to be patient, feel better about it.
These things,
and you really and don't talk about it over the phone if you can help it. Talk about it in person.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because,
you can just hang up and then not answer.
Oh, my God, yeah,
And that's really frustrating.
You're arguing with somebody, just be like, whatever, and throw your...
At, the worst point.
Just throw your phone across the room and call it a day.
Yeah.
But... And I'm not saying that, do it in person because, you're going to yell at them. You know? Don't be like, listen, bitch, we need to talk right now!
No! Conversation is always way better face to face.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's no context.
It's body language. It's voice. It's volume. It's emotion. I mean, when you think if somebody's crying,
most communication is nonverbal. It's the way you say things in your body language, like you said, and all that.
Yeah, exactly. Body language is the biggest gift. The biggest gift. I mean, you can tell when somebody's guilty.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I mean, some people are good at hiding it, but
eye contact,
not
tap on the foot,
yeah,
nervous tics, yeah.
If you're questioning your boyfriend or girlfriend, or whatever,
or entanglement.
Yes, boom,
pop them up again.
And they just don't want to look at you, and they just don't have an answer for you. Maybe it's because they don't have one. Maybe because they did what they did.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to answer to it.
Or another thing, and this is something you do not do, ever, don't hold things back just to protect someone's feelings. Because not knowing the real reasons for things is the worst.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't care what it is, I would rather know than to just let my brain go crazy.
If you have to feel like you're afraid of your significant other, then why are you together? I mean,
it's a good question.
You need to talk about things. Everything.
Yeah.
Have an understanding.
Yeah.
I mean, God, I want to know my significant other. I want to.
Oh, yeah.
I want to be able to tell in a future situation, this is what's happening, or I can just. I don't have to ask her. I just know.
Right.
So yeah, what do you think about trust? What's the biggest thing for you?
It's like this mug. Once it's broken, you can't fix it.
But others would argue otherwise.
I would not argue otherwise. Once it happens to you once, that's it.
So
that's
hypothetically,
why it's so important to
hypothetically, if somebody was to cheat on you,
I would never trust them again.
Now there's no way for you to recover from that?
There's no way.
I mean,
there is no way. You're always going to have those doubts in your head now.
But somebody would argue that
it's like an infection.
Somebody could argue that they'd come back from it.
But here's the thing: if they're cheating on you anyways, why are you together? Why would you continue that relationship?
I agree 100%. There's no reason to cheat on anybody
if they feel
ever.
go somewhere else, then you're not a good match.
Yeah. I mean, okay, and this is a perfect example of good communication with your significant other. Okay, say somebody's interested in you. Okay, I'm just going to use you an example. Say you have a girlfriend.
Be careful doing that.
It's an example.
Okay.
All right. Say you have a girlfriend.
Hypothetical.
This is hypothetical. Okay. Say you have a girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and another girl was to come up to you and show interest in you, and hangs around you a lot, and in a situation, she would try to like come onto you, and you say, "Whoa, back up! No, this isn't happening. I have a girlfriend, or whatever." And then you go to tell her that happened. Like that's just a perfect example of like perfect communication.
Yeah.
Because hey, this happened today, and you need to know because, like,
absolutely,
you're important to me.
Yeah.
And like, and so let me ask you this: is that if that girl comes on to you, and you were still reject her, you rejected her,
yes,
and you just didn't tell your significant other it happened, is that wrong?
Oh, it's such a hard question.
Do you want her to find out another way?
Well, no.
If she found another way, she would say.
I guess you should mention it.
You'd lose the trust. You'd lose trust. Why wouldn't you tell me something like that? Pretend I'm your girlfriend.
Why wouldn't you tell me that? Oh my god. I'm your girlfriend. You're supposed to tell me everything.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, but I mean, what are you gonna tell them about every time someone hits on you or tries to get your number?
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
I mean, it happens to women a lot. They're gonna be telling you every day, like, some guy tried to get my number and I told him no. Like,
so
okay,
what?
Cool story.
It's a conversation. Whatever. Something to
But
talk
at the
about.
same time, if you trust them enough, then you wouldn't feel the need for them to tell you that when it happens.
I'm not saying that it needs to be like, okay, but if somebody comes on to you,
yeah,
that needs to be told.
That's a little
if you get hit on, I feel like that's fine.
Yeah, because that's run of the mill crap.
As long as you're not giving it back to them.
So that's the distinction right there. Yeah, so it depends on how involved it is. Because if someone comes on to you, then that's a whole other thing.
I mean, here's the thing. So, relationships are hard because, honeymoon phases usually run out. I mean, sometimes they don't, and that's great. But sometimes they do, and getting through.
They always run out?
Not always. Some people stay in love
because they don't want to get divorced, not because they want to be. Because
this is our next.
Those old values.
This is our next topic.
In those old values, it was not okay to get divorced, so they would just stay together and be miserable.
Fair.
Yeah.
But is it okay for those people to fool around behind each other's back?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so it's not. So it's the same then.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So same rules apply.
I mean, marriage is our next topic. Like we'll put that aside.
And I might surprise you with it. I actually want to talk about that.
We are going to talk about.
We should talk about it now. Well, let's not forget about it. Then we'll come back to that.
Oh no, we're not. We're not going to forget about marriage.
Oh
There's no way we're going to forget about marriage.
No way.
So yeah, we forgot.
Dalen's fault.
Damn it. I said
It's a speech filler. It's really normal. It's fine.
Yeah. So we forgot. Definitely. But if you guys want a part 2, let us know. Let us know in the comments. Let us know wherever. I don't care.
If you want us to get down and dirty with marriage, I'll get down and dirty all day.
We'll talk about divorce. We'll talk about marriage. We'll talk about whatever you guys want. All right, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. This was The Devil and the Advocate.
Or, don't. That's cool, too.
It's not cool.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Worship us.